We acknowledge that we're in the Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Murder by the Book. We are thrilled to see so many here this afternoon. It's wonderful. My name is Janet Ness.
And I'm Alice Green, branch manager of the library.
I'm pleased to be here as the Wolfville representative of the Annapolis Valley Regional Library Board. I'm board chair and chair of the Wolfville Library fundraising campaign. But more importantly, I'm a passionate supporter of the value of libraries to a community, to each and every one of us, from cradle to grave.
I have worked at the Wolfville Memorial Library for 17 years, and I love our library. My t-shirt even says it. Woo! And I know you guys love the library too. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. Oops, I'm holding this far away. Anyway, because we all value this library, we are excited for plans for the new Wolfville Library.
The current Wolfville Library opened in 1993 in our beloved historic train station. It has been a very busy place. But as the community has grown and will continue to grow, we need a different facility. In 2017, a group of Wolfville citizens and AVRL began work on the future needs for our community library. The result was a needs assessment report, which is available on the Wolfville Bloom's website, Library and Town Hall Project.
The new library will have room for all the services, programs, lectures, clubs, concerts, and community events that we want to offer. It will also be completely accessible, unlike our current facility. The new library will be a different space in some ways, but it will continue the tradition of being free and open and welcoming to all.
The new library and town hall will be constructed on the existing town hall site at 359 Main Street. We know it will become a vibrant part of the downtown. Plus, it will contribute to Wolfville's reputation as a leader among Nova Scotia municipalities. The Wolfville Library fundraising goal is $1 million. The overall project is currently budgeted in the town's 10-year capital plan at $8.5 million. Murder by the Book is our fundraising campaign kickoff.
Fundraising plans also include some murder mystery evenings at the branch, so keep a lookout for those. And now, AVRL and the town of Wolfville are just dying to get started.
So sit back, warm up your funny bone, and enjoy the zany antics of Murder by the Book.
I could never say no to you, Sally. Good. Well, have a drink and settle in. I'm just waiting for our last guest to arrive. Speak of the devil. Get it? No. That's what the creepy butler's for.
I'm a lawyer.
Ha! Walter, get it just for tonight. I'll get a real butler once this mansion is officially mine.
Well, hello. Who are you? I'm Walter. I'm the lawyer, too. Actually, I don't care. Oh, hey, look at you all. The old high school book club. Give me a B. Give me an O. Give me another O. Give me a K. What do you got? You got a book. What are you going to do? Read it. Go book club.
As if you ever read a book.
Well, I just thought that the truth really didn't make a good cheer. I mean, what did I have? I had a book. What did I do? I got Wendy to read it and write my report. Go book club.
And the truth will set you free.
Rocky, you old weirdo! Or young weirdo. Wow, you haven't changed. Is that Mrs. P?
Call me Linda. You haven't been my student for a very long time.
Okay, Linda, it is. No, that's just too weird. Mrs. P, my favorite teacher, still kicking?
Sure am, amongst other displays of violence. Yay! Kurt Florence here. It's officially a party.
Wendy, you got your braces on. Give me one of those drinks. And Wow, the years have been good to you. You look gorgeous.
Oh, I missed you, my old bestie.
Yeah, but not enough to pick up a phone and call me.
Oh, well, the pace of life is just so fast now that I moved here to Nine Juniper.
Yes, but as Chaucer said, time waits for no man. Although he did wait for me once. I was hiking the Cold Wolf Trail, and time was up ahead of me. He just stopped and waited till I caught up. We had a great talk and shared a granola bar.
I suppose that's my cue to take leave of you all.
Rocky, have you been licking those hallucinogenic frogs up at Three Pools again?
Judge not, lest ye be judged.
I'll show myself.
Oh, Walter, stay.
Really?
Just open another bottle of scotch before you go, please. Seriously, though, Rocky, do you have any toad on you right now? We might need it to get through the night.
Get through what? What are we doing?
We're having an exorcism.
Oh, no. No, we are not.
We're having a party. A party? A slumber party? Let's do makeovers.
I didn't really read the invite. I thought that we were going to talk about what happened.
Walter, are you still here?
I was trying to say.
Well, away you go then.
Unlock the front door on my way up. But remember, you must spend the entire night to Money First Manor. If anybody leaves before dawn, Miss Sally Gilbert forfeits her inheritance. And as someone who spent a lot of time alone here, I've got some valuable advice for you. Never.
See you in the morning, Walter.
Good night, then. Sleep tight.
All right, finally, it's just us. Sit. Everyone have a drink. Cheers to the old book club. If you need a refill, get it now. Ooh. Because who knows what will happen later?
I don't even know what's happening now.
I can sense you're wondering why I invited you all here. She could sense it by the way she's saying, why did you invite us here? Well, cast your mind back. Way back, we were sitting in the library at 6 Cedars High. It's a dark and stormy school day, and we're sitting around in a circle. I reach into my backpack and bring out Murder in the Haunted Mansion. Just a lousy book. Not just a lousy book, the lousiest book ever. Is that the one?
The one what?
The book that inspired our vow.
When did we vow that?
We and you inspired us to make a vow to spend the night in a haunted mansion together. Well, tonight's our chance. I'm pretty sure Rocky said, let's do magic mushrooms the first chance we get. Either way, I said, leave me out of it. Oh, you're in it, Mrs. P. You were always in it. But as for the other events of the last book club meeting...
Get a grip, Wendy. That's a mirror. That's yourself.
Is this about what happened that night? Because nothing happened that night. I don't remember anything happening.
Because nothing happened.
Absolutely nothing. And I'm sick and tired of thinking about it all the time. Friends, that's just it. Something did happen that night. And I know how we can put that chapter of our lives to rest. But first, we need to put this chapter to rest. the huge, massive, enormous door. Knock on it, Katie, said John. You knock on it, said Katie. Oh, you chickens, said Sue, and she reached out a trembling hand when suddenly the huge, massive, enormous door flew open and get up right now.
Very funny, Sally. Ha ha ha.
She won't wake up.
She's dead. I thought that the woman was so metamorphosed.
Did you check her pulse?
Oh, freeze! Cut! For goodness sakes, where is my stage manager? Lucy, cut!
I don't think they say cut when it's a play.
Excuse me?
But I'm sorry, but they use that when they're doing a film, like cut the film.
Who is the director here?
You?
Yeah, and who is the stage manager?
Well, I'm the librarian. Can they stop freezing now?
Oh, yes, cut the freeze. You volunteered.
I got voluntold.
Stage manager, so manage the stage. Clean up this mess right now.
How was that?
Many hands make light work.
Oh, people, we have exactly 1 hour until this audience rolls in.
That was much better, right? I can't wait to tell my personal acting coach I really intended my intentions that time.
Yes, well, I have a few notes, so everybody sit. Danny, first of all, I am going to need you to finish the scene on that side of the stage because Sarah, when Sally collapses, it needs to be behind the coach so that we don't see her corpse when she's dead.
Yes, thank you so much for changing that for me. I just couldn't stop the sneezing. This floor is filthy. It's a trigger.
And all laughing.
Well, yes, that's just that it's so silly when Rocky says, she's dead, all right, dead as a doornail from the huge, massive, enormous door, right? Do you have another problem with the script?
A mouthful of nice is the tastiest spice.
I'd say bravo, Miss Auburn. For your first time on stage, I think she's doing a marvelous job.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
Hey, Steve. My name's Steve.
Yes, oh no, don't. She's wonderful. And we're ever so lucky to have her. But right now we have to relock this scene and then get our costumes on. And who are you calling?
My personal acting coach, and my hairdresser, and my makeup artist.
We do all that stuff here ourselves. This is a Neptune theater, you know.
I've never had to do my own makeup before.
And why would you? I mean, look at you.
Oh, Sam, flattery will get you nowhere. I mean, everywhere. Well, I guess if it's good enough for the common folk, I will do it all myself, too. May the playwright give a note.
No, I haven't given my notes yet.
Please don't add you. A playwright pauses much attention over every word of the script, as, say, Madame Bovary did, when writing her great classics, The Colour Purple and Catch-22. So stick to the text!
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll give my notes now and you're going to quickly run this
Director,
in.
if I could have a moment to get real with the piece.
We don't have
Great.
time.
You people have made me feel just like one of you, and I want to thank you. I auditioned for 23 shows with the two spruce players, but somehow never got a role, and it hurt. And cost me many sessions on my hypnotherapist's couch, believe me. But if Dory hadn't decided to do this murder mystery as a fundraiser for the library, well, I would still be that frustrated caterpillar
much?
They're crazy. You were born for the stage.
My friends and I used to think that libraries were just for poor people, like thrift shops or jail, but not anymore. And my hypnotherapist gave me this tip. He said, whenever I get anxious about being around so much affordable furniture and clothing, I just say popcorn 3 times quickly on the inhale, and it centers my root chakra. Popcorn, 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 popcorn. I am so happy for your chakra. But time is ticking and I have my notes to give, so everybody listen up. First of all, Steve, actually open the whiskey upstage when you're asked to. Sheila, 20% drunker right off the top. Hillary, it's come to fix your hair. Scream, see that it's a mirror and then fix your hair. And Bill, for goodness sakes, it's not I could sense when her soul metamorphosed. It's metamorphosized.
Metamorphosized? Sorry, I keep messing that up.
Excuse me, Dory. Was that the right energy for the book cheer?
Oh, yes, Danny. Brilliant as always.
Notice, people, how Danny says his lines just as they are written on the page. What a novel concept.
That would be the only novel concept on the page.
Excuse me.
Well, it's just an episode of Scooby-Doo, am I right?
Sheila, Scooby-Doo, stage manager, manage the stage for goodness sake.
Okay, we have 57 minutes. Let's run that scene from where Sally says, friends, that's just it. And that's going to give you an opportunity, Sheila, to readjust your blocking so you do not trip. Then we'll all finish getting ready. Places.
Sarah, a moment, please. I want you to remember natural. You are so brilliant. So just bring it all in for even more power. Contain it. Contain it. Natural. Less is more.
Got it. You want more.
That's not what you said. And action.
Oh, they don't say that in the theater either. Places and scene.
Friends, that's just it. Something did happen that night, and I know how we can put that chapter of our lives to rest. But first, we need to put this chapter to rest. Together, they stood like a little team on the doorstep.
What do you mean, man? What do you know?
Together, they stood like a little team on the doorstep. Beneath the huge, massive, enormous door. Knock on it, Katie, said John. You knock on it, said Katie. Oh, you chicken, said Sue. And she reached out a trembling fist when suddenly the huge, massive, enormous door flew open and something, get up right now.
Very funny, Sally. Ha ha ha.
Wake up. She won't wake up.
She's dead. I felt it the moment her soul metamorphosed. David, metamorphosized. I'm sorry.
Did you check her pulse?
Is she?
She's really dead.
But how?
Maybe poison.
But why?
Somebody wanted her dead.
I heard this racket out the driveway. Is everybody all? What have you done?
And scene. That was so smooth.
Oh, cut. That's a wrap for now. Gather round, amateur thespians.
Thespians. I only tried that once in college.
Quiet, Hillary. There for humor in the theater. In fact, I am deadly serious. The budget for this library keeps getting slashed year after year,
While big corporations keep getting big bailouts year after year.
but the audience for our murder mystery tonight are the richest and the most influential in Tewksbury. Bezos, the Gates, the Musks, they will all be here for goodness sakes, and they can save this library. If we can just make it to that twist at the end, their wallets will open like well-read books, and it will rain money.
Speaking of mixed metaphors,
Then let me be perfectly clear. We need this money.
And we'll get it. Am I right, actors?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to thank you all for undertaking my words from the page to the stage by presenting this play, Murder by the Book. Literature is my life, and by resurrecting this library, it is my way of giving back to it. Oh, literature, let us remember what the great Gatsby said to Jane Eyre in A Brave New World. No library, no progress. No progress, no gummy bears. Still as true today as it was in the future.
okay, let's go off to our dressing rooms right now. Oh, and by dressing rooms, Steve and Bill, I have you over crouching behind the stacks over in the fantasy section. And Hillary, I have you back in romance. And Sheila, I have you in behind the puppet there in juvenile fiction. We have 52 minutes before we come back. I'm going to give you all a call at 10-2. Break leg, everyone.
But not literally. Please be careful.
No, literally, break your legs.
Oh, and one last round of applause for Sarah Sovereign. I mean, it's her friends coming to the show tonight. She's saving our dear library.
Miss Sovereign?
What, Sarah? Sarah? She's probably off calling her personal cat orthodontist.
Don't be shy, gorgeous.
Oh, even big girls get nervous.
Oh, crap! She's out cold!
What? Coming through. I know what to do. CPR.
Give her room!
Hey, give her room! Give her room! Give her room!
Oh, this is just like that scene in To Kill a Mockingbird where Dr. Zhivago has to bring Pippi Longstocking back to the brink of hypothermia.
Will she be all right for the show?
Oh my goodness. Oh, Hillary! Call 911!
Yeah, call 911! Call 911! Call 911!
I don't think she's breathing.
Oh, step aside. I know most of resuscitation.
What are you doing, Steve? Gentle. Gentle. Hey.
911, we have an emergency here at the library. Yeah, one of our actors has collapsed. Yes, actors. We're doing a play right at the library.
Ask them if she'll be fit to do the show.
Tell them I'm sorry I called her a half-baked ham behind her back. Yes, they are doing CPR right now.
Find her pulse. She has no pulse.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! They've had a big one-car pileup up at 4M Watson. They can't get an ambulance to her for 3 hours.
It doesn't matter how long, she's already gone.
No!
But a show! Thank you. They're patching us through to the police.
The police? What? Why? It's not foul play.
It's common practice in our over-militarized country.
It's ringing.
Two Spruce Police Department, Officer Farthing speaking.
Danny, what are you doing?
I'm on call.
Well, send over an officer.
I'm already here.
But you're the giving tickets officer that doesn't like to give tickets because you do not like to talk to her. You're that officer.
Yeah, but I'm the only officer.
For shit's sake, you two, hang up and talk to each other.
I feel like
Well, we wait for the ambulance.
Well, don't you do anything?
Well, I am doing it. I mean, I arrive on the scene of a death, and I wait for the ambulance or the coroner. I wait for the ambulance or the coroner.
Yes, he doesn't have authorization to touch the body unless he suspects foul play. And in this situation, what is that?
Well, that's where her prop whiskey spilled.
Does it seem a strange color to you?
What do you use in the prop whiskey?
Well, tea, plain tea. I chill it and then I put it in the whiskey bottles.
That seems a little bit more orange than it should.
Oh, officer, look at her tongue.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's orange as well. Oh, we better bag up that whiskey bottle and glass just in case for evidence.
Oh yes. Thank you.
Here, use this.
It couldn't be foul play. Could it?
Foul play? No way.
A murder among us? Hell no. What about the play?
Oh, this is just like that murder mystery that I read, where Inspector Jacques Cousteau has to find the
Oh, right here. This book will help. I just looked this up. 581.65 TUR. Poison in the tongue.
I'll get it. I know right where it is. Poisoned poppycock. What shall we do about the show?
I'm gonna faint. It was my hair, just a second.
There's no reason to assume that she's been poisoned. No reason.
It's poison for sure. Look at this.
Oh, orange tongue. Many poisons will cause carotenemia, or oranging of the tongue. Mandarin, clementine, tangeroxide, Agent Orange.
Oh, no, that's true. But even if she managed to get into some poison.
It doesn't mean it was intentional.
Exactly.
Oh, but it does say here that 99% of poisonings are accidental.
Precisely. It was likely an accident.
Still, call police.
Officer Farthing's already here.
I mean the murder police.
Hey, I am the murder police. It's just that we've never had one in Two Spruce before. I'd better call my mentor, Officer Richard Burkham, up in Lone Larch. He'll know what to do.
Is everyone all right in the cast? Oh, it's okay to feel dismayed.
Sarah was my soulmate.
You met her last month.
My play? What happens to my play?
Precisely what I've been saying.
Oh, I'm going to go open up the audience list and tell people not to come. And we've only got 50 minutes left. Who's going to help me with this?
Oh, darn it. I'm getting an answering service. It says that Officer Burkham is stuck in that one-car pileup in 4 hemlocks. He won't be able to arrive to assist for 3 hours.
Wait. Hold a moment. You mean the ambulance won't be here for 3 hours, nor the proper police? No offense.
Yeah, no offense, Daddy, but when it comes to being a cop, you're shitty.
None taken.
What do we do?
Well, we wait. Hillary, please lock the doors.
We can't risk anyone seeing this. I'm calling people. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, hello. I'm Amy Bernasconi. This is Lucy the librarian. And hey!
Listen, we cannot cancel this show. Boys, put those chairs back. classes full of eligible ladies.
The cooking, the painting, the weaving, the yoga.
Goodbye. Sheila, your self-published literature will know no bookshelves but your own. And Danny, no more quiet reading for free. No more. We will lose it all.
It can't be that bad.
Who is the chairman of the fundraising committee, you or I?
You, but
But nothing. I did not want to alarm you, but if we do not do this fundraiser tonight, the library shall close.
Because all Sarah's rich friends are coming tonight.
Precisely. I have it on good authority that Laura Teasdale, beloved playwright and friend to Louise Penny, is going to be in the audience. Her presence alone will inspire huge donations.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to say, as a playwright, I've always wanted to write a play that was to set in a library to save money for libraries, and whoever wrote this is a genius. I just want to say they're a genius. and probably pretty beautiful too. That's all I
We must make it to the end of this show.
Excuse me, Miss Drucker. Aren't you forgetting the obvious?
I forget nothing.
We are missing an actor.
Oh, I forgot that.
yes, and Sarah Sovereign is the main character. And the victim?
True, but she was really only in 4 scenes and then dead for the entire play.
4 rivetal and picketing scenes.
So, can we write her part out?
You have 49 minutes until the audience arrives.
Oh, I know what we can do. Oh, we can put sunglasses on her, and then I shall imitate her voice.
Oh, gee, no way.
But they'll see that her mouth isn't moving.
Let me think. Oh, we will put a mask on her during the show. Everybody will think she's just being careful about germs. Finally, some good comes from COVID.
That's awful. How can she do voice and movement? We have already touched the body way too much.
Excellent. Let's take it from the beginning of the play. Steve and Sally enter the library.
No, wait. I need to think.
Let me get this straight. You want me, as Walter, to follow me. Now we finally enter the library. Here, follow me.
Bill, you taught kindergarten. You come here and help puppet this body. Oh, God, like a spring.
Oh, guys, this is horrible. Look, if we started 3 lines later, we wouldn't have to make her walk.
Yes, she'd already be in the chair.
Wait, hold it. Are you guys all crazy? I'll get the library chair and we can roll it. Hey, Dory!
The contamination, the fingerprints, the DNA.
My DNA's already all over.
What? No, we're together in the coffin in scene 3.
Here, bring that chair closer now. Okay, now hold it still.
That's it, gently.
Oh, this is too much!
Well, no, actually, she's surprisingly light. Legs in here. Okay, now, Lucy, grab a rope and we'll tie her to the chair.
I'm aghast. Have you no respect? Here, use my sweater. It's softer. We'll just tie this around her. There we go. Sorry, Sally. There we have it. Snug as a bug in a rug.
No, she looks lovely. I think this will work.
No.
Look, how will she pull my drink in scene 2?
Well, let's try.
Bring her over.
body, because you're already doing the voice.
Et tu, Brute!
Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes. Yes, we cannot degrade Sarah and Sovereign's personhood like this.
Not to mention, we've been breaking, I don't know, 14, 15 laws.
What if Robinson Crusoe hadn't broken the law in crime and punishment? You have to break a few eggs to catch the early worm.
No! It's a hard no, and that's final.
She wanted to make her acting debut so badly.
She wanted to save this library so badly. Where will those lonely ladies go?
And I'll never get another job. Lucy's the only boss I've ever had that I haven't punched yet.
We volunteered to do this mystery because we have a great feeling for the library. The joy on the children's faces extinguished forever. They'll be out smoking crack and jacking cars by morning.
In a way, we owe it to Sarah to do this show. Now hear me out. If we can just make it through the play, we can say that she didn't collapse until the very end and then died. Goodness, she'd be hailed as an angel who breathed her last trying to save this precious institution. Oh, the ceremonies, the memorials, the tributes, the vigils. Not only would we never have to do another fundraiser, we could build a new wing to her glory and honor, the Sarah Sovereign Annex. Diabolical. I like it.
No. No. Officer Farthing said no, and that's final. We will miss it, yes, but the law and her dignity are more important than how this library is the beacon of literacy for the whole community, rich or poor. How it provides a welcoming shelter for newcomers and the socially isolated. How it fosters culture and creativity and sacred silence. It does not matter that this library is the beacon of truth in today's fog of lies, ignorance, and intolerance. Yes, it is hard to do the right thing. Ever since you were a small child thinking about this, wanting to be, were a part of the greatest profession in the history, stealing your siblings' books, gluing into little envelopes in the back, writing their names on playing cards, and making them sign back their own books, and the shushing. Right. It's going to be hard, but you'll find another job. Maybe Carlos is hiring, right? Oh, no. Officer Farthing said no, and that's fine. There's no way on earth he's going to allow this.
Actually, let's give it a try.
Again?
Your arguments worked. I mean, we're not going anywhere until I'm able to get your statements anyway. You can continue to rehearse with the corpse, unless you're needed for my interviews. And if the ambulance or Officer Burkham arrive early, stop. Make no mistake, this is serious.
Yes, but what if it was foul play? That means the murderer is amongst us.
Well, I don't think it is. But just in case, nobody steps foot in or out of the library. If I get caught doing this, I could lose my job.
Oh, we shan't get caught. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Really, Officer Farthing?
Yes.
Okay then, folks, we've got 48 minutes until the audience arrives. So we'll come back here in about 2 minutes, and we will do those 4 scenes before the death scene. We'll start with you, Walter. We'll do Bill. We'll do Kirk. You will all gather. So at this point now, I want you to all go quickly.
I'll help with the preset.
Thanks.
was foul play for sure.
How do you know?
I found this note written in the back of her script.
Sarah, I'll get you back. Just you wait. That's scary.
I just need them to go on with this macabre puppet show so that I can do some investigating.
Oh, so you don't intend on letting them run the play this evening?
Oh, heck no! I just need your help to make them think I do.
Oh, that's clever. So what are you going to do? Take their statements?
Sure, and somehow I've got to trap the murderer while I'm doing it.
Well, yes, but how are you going to do that? Like, how are you going to ask questions? How are you going to trick them?
Well, you know, I'll be like, and then they'll be like, and what I don't know. I'm scared to talk to people who aren't murderers.
Oh, but you are so good on stage. Oh, you're Stanley in A Streetcar Named Desire. You're Hamlet. Oh, and you're Professor Dumbledore. Oh. And your umbrella in Mary Poppins. And your Mr. Mistopheles in Cats was the highlight.
I didn't know you saw that.
Well, I see all your shows. You are my favorite patron, and you are the best actor in town.
I love the stage. It's the only place that I feel truly fearless.
Oh, I have an idea. Who's your favorite sleuth? You did sign out 312 mysteries last year, so you must have a favorite detective.
Well, I love them all, but I'd have to say Poirot. No, Wallander. No, Father Brown. Encyclopedia Brown. Nancy Drew. John Rebus. The Hardy Boys. Oh, Sherlock Holmes. Dirk Gently. Temperance Brennan. Sam Spade. Philip Marlowe. No. Miss Marple. Final answer. No, or maybe there could be...
Oh, okay. Choose one and act like them. Pretend you're playing a role, and that will give you confidence.
Well, I suppose for confidence, there's no one better than Agatha Christie's Poirot. He's very confident.
My name is Hercule Poirot. I'm probably the greatest detective in the world.
Oh, brilliant. You're transformed.
Okay, Lucy, you shall have to be honorary director.
Okay.
I won't be able to see from behind here.
Okay, we are in a private library in a beautiful mansion. The lawyer Walter Trumpens enters with a file folder, followed by Sally Gilder. And C.
And finally, here we are in your aunt's library. Literally, her pride and joy. Before Miss Moneypurse made a fortune, the only library she had was a second-hand building bookcase from IKEA. When she could finally afford to build Moneypurse Manor, this room became her dark obsession. Some say there are secret passages and even hidden treasure in here.
And now it's all mine.
Well, not quite yet.
Yes, tomorrow it's all mine.
Nothing goes wrong.
Well, what could possibly go wrong?
Full disclosure, as your aunt's lawyer, I advise her not to leave her estate to you.
What? Why? You don't even know me. Ooh, this looks expensive.
No. But I do know what Moneypurse Manor meant to your aunt. And, please don't touch that. And frankly, I don't know that you're serious about the responsibility.
Oh, spooky. This place gives me creeps. Is it really haunted?
Put that down. Yeah, put that down. Rumors of ghost attacks have been greatly exaggerated.
So, no ghost attacks at all?
I would say all those deaths were natural causes. Guest? The first guest? What guest?
Just some old friends I haven't seen since high school.
Your aunt intended you to spend the night alone in Money Purse Manor? It says right here in the deed, will. My niece must spend one night in Money Purse Manor before the deed is, wow, I guess it doesn't say alone. That's right.
Yay! Go get the door.
I was her lawyer, not her butler.
All right, I get it.
Yeah, on second thought, I will get it.
Lucy, oh. How does that look out there?
Well, actually, it looks pretty good. Now, mind you, keep your movements to a minimum. But I think we need now to move it into scene 2 because we're at 42 minutes. And so what I want you to do is park Sarah over there, and you and Steve take a break so that Officer Farthing can take your state. No, actually, I'm going to put you on the coach to wait for him, and I'll go get Sheila to do that scene. So if you can go over there, and you two wait here for Officer Farthing for your statements. And you don't go anywhere.
Please sit down with me.
Andy?
I'll commence with you, Steve. Please state your name.
Steve?
Your full name, mon ami.
Stephen Mark Quinn.
Oh, what is your job at the library?
I'm just a painter, and I teach a few workshops.
Merci. What is your profession?
I'm in sanitation management.
He's the honey man.
What is this expression, animal?
He empties septic tanks.
Ah, an important and noble profession. How did you know the deceased?
Well, we were in this play together with you.
Good. I mean, bon, but before that,
Everyone knows the Sovereign family. But she and I didn't become soulmates until Caston's mystery.
Oh, please, soulmates.
Madame, dites alors.
The Sovereign family toppled the Quid family dynasty. Before the Sovereigns came to Toothbruce, the Quids controlled the whole town. The Sovereigns usurped the Quid empire.
That was over 100 years ago. Surely you don't suggest that.
Can you think of anyone who might have wanted to help Sarah Sovereign?
Well, there were rumors that she was going to buy the library and sell the land off to a developer. Don't be so quick to point your finger my way, Dory.
Full roar. Sarah was my friend.
Yeah, some friend with all that eye rolling while she was on stage.
Well, that only proves what a good friend I was. I let her be in this play in spite of her acting ability, or lack thereof.
Maybe those were dollar signs rolling in your eyes?
Me? What about all that flirtation, you gold digger?
Stop! I mean, now hand. It is the brain, the little gray cells on which one must rely. The truth is within, not without. Mr. Quinn, you may go for now.
Thank you. Oh, she's upset my hair.
Excellent. We'll do scene 2 right now.
Un moment, madame. Restez ici. Oh, dear. What do I do? She's on the defensive.
I don't think that Perot's going to work for Dory right now. She needs someone more reassuring. Try Miss Marple.
Good day, Miss Dory Track. Oh, so sorry about that, Steve.
Oh, yes, he's
the library, which is?
I volunteer for the library board. I'm the chairman of the fundraising committee.
Don't you mean chairwoman?
Oh, I don't believe in all that woke mumbo-jumbo. Imagine Steve implying that I might harbor some ill will against my good friend, Sarah.
Oh, the brute! Spot of tea, love.
Oh, you're an angel.
So, just between the two of us, who did harbor some ill will against Sarah?
Well, far be it from me to point an accusatory finger, but Sheila O'Coin told me that Sarah Sovereign was wrecking her play.
No! What did you say?
Honestly, some might say the play was wrecked when she gave it to me.
It's just as I suspected. It was you who polished the script into the diamond it became.
Oh, the hours of dramaturgy I spent on that play.
Well, it paid off, I'll tell you that. Anyone else upset with the victim?
I don't like to point a finger.
Of course.
But I heard that Bill Porter's heart was broken way back in elementary school. Lucy Nickel was fed up with her constant demands. Sorry, Lucy. And Hilary Schilling, well, she simply hates the rich.
Jealousy?
You know it.
And you?
Oh, nothing but love for her, of course.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry to trouble you with all this. You have so much on your hands. Directing the play, puppeting the dead body.
It'll all be worth it when we can restore the library to its former glory.
Former glory?
Yes. Before all this computers and technology and e-reading, I say bring back the Dewey Decimal System and good, clean, moral paper books. And shushing. Why don't we shush people anymore? Am I correct?
You're singing my song, sister! I mean, singing my song, sister.
Oh, perfect. You're back. Oh, Officer Farthing, are we ready for Mrs. P's entrance? And then maybe she might meet with Sherlock Holmes?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Thank you ever so much. Toodaloo.
So, let's take it from Mrs. P's entrance. Walter Thrubbins, you enter with a file folder, returning from answer the door. And Mrs. Pence, you will have a handbag with you. Places.
Okay, all quiet on the set. Action. Oh, what's this then? Mrs. P, is that you?
That's the invite, Sally.
Oh, you look great.
Liar. Call me Linda. You haven't been my student for a very long time.
All right, Linda. Nope, I can't do that. Sorry, Mrs. P.
So why the hell did you invite me here?
Oh, I invited the whole gang from back in the day, the book club.
But I was just your supervisor.
Oh, without you, we wouldn't have been allowed to have a book club. In a way, it was all because of you.
I wasn't responsible for any of it. You ran the whole thing, Bossy Bruce. No, I just wanted to see inside Money Purse Manor. So I brought wine. BYOB. Was it BYOB? Because I only brought enough for OB. You got a wine glass? Hey, creepy butler, scare me up a wine glass.
I'm a lawyer.
Oops, sue me.
I was running the bar alongside Sally's aunt's finest scotch.
I'll get it.
Oh, I'll get it myself. Yes, if all libraries had bars, the literacy rate would skyrocket. So, how haunted is it?
Walter, dear.
I'm a lawyer.
I'd love a glass of that, thank I'm getting anything in a glass.
The miller has to pour the poison into the whiskey. It says so in my script. But if it's pre-poured, anyone could have done it. And that's good because it creates a red herring.
A red herring? Of course. That's exactly what it creates. Every mystery needs a red herring.
Oh, okay, that'll work. Okay, Bill and, sorry, Steve and Dora, you take a break, and so that Officer Farthing can do Sheila's statement. All right, everybody, we're at 43 minutes.
The game is afoot.
Have a seat, ma'am.
Name?
Sheila O'Coin,
Occupation?
professional writer.
Therefore you have a real job, which is?
I'm a clerk in a health food store.
Connection to the library?
I'm a volunteer. They distribute my self-published books.
Write that down, Watson. I mean Lucy.
Of course. I feel just like Lady Chatterley. When Don Quixote has to interrogate her about the Pickwick Papers.
And did you put penny royalty into Sarah Simon's prop whiskey?
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no,
No.
yes. You did? How did you know?
Elementary, my dear Watson. Penny royal turns the tongue orange when the person is allergic to it.
Oh, brilliant.
I am brain, Watson. The rest of me is mere appendix.
Oh, wait. I did pour it into the prop whiskey, but she asked me to. She drinks it every day. She's not allergic to it.
Prove it!
Her hypnotherapist prescribes it.
Well, that proves it. That is all. Off you go. Except one more thing. Right. This is... Hurry up! Right. This is my writing sample. Sample. Aha! It is not her writing. Do you know whose writing this is?
Yeah, Bill Quarters.
Thank you. That is all. Get out of here.
That reminded me, that chapter in Dracula, where the beowulf circles.
Get out of here. I don't feel any closer to the truth. Who's next?
Oh my goodness, we have 40 minutes. Oh, Bill, Dory, Steve, everyone get ready. It's Bill next, and Nancy Drew will be the perfect sleuth.
Genius! Thank you!
Okay, we're standing by from Bill's entrance. Says Rocky, please. We're going to have Walter going to answer the door, and Mrs. P and Sally are in front of the bar. And places and seat.
Oh, man. Yes. A young Sally Gilbert. Congratulations on your inheritance. I'm glad you called. I'm sensing a spirit here. It's the old hermit woman. That's it, right here.
Oh, Auntie Muggins was a hermit. Did you learn that from that tarot card? Oh, I have good pimples.
Well, duh. Everyone in Six Cedars knows that.
Mrs. P, haven't you heard the legends? This place is supposed to be crammed with ghosts. But all I said is the old hermit woman, or is it a little boy?
Oh, that's just Walter. He's Auntie Muggins' attorney.
Story checks out.
Mr. Throckmorton, this is Rocky Vinter. He was in the class above me in Six Cedars High.
You weren't a teacher. Holy crap. You used to substitute for me. You were at school for 10 years. How many times did you flunk?
A man can make straight A's and still flunk life. Man,
Touche. Still smoking the jive letters, I see.
still drinking the good truthsism, honestly. Let's start the exorcism.
Oh, Rocky, I didn't invite you for an exorcism. I have a plan. I want us all to
Are you gonna get that?
Okay, let's stop here, because we're running out of time. So don't go far. It's going to be time now for, we'll take your statement, Bill. Okay, if you'd set a seat over there. Oh. Nancy Drew.
Your name, sir? Mr. Milcorder. Oh, that's a swell name. What do you do at the library?
Volunteer. I missed my students since I took early retirement, so I instituted the Saturday morning song and story smackdown.
May I see your fingernails, please?
Of course.
Gosh, they sure are clean.
Why, thank you. I always wash for a full 2 minutes. And here's a little tip that helps remember. Scrub, scrub, scrub your hands, wash your germs.
Oh, what do we have here?
What do we have here?
An inky smudge. Just the sort that would come from penning a vengeful note on the back of someone's script.
Impossible. I always use pencils. It reminds the boys and girls that it's okay to make mistakes.
And did you make a mistake, Mr. Corder? A murderous mistake?
No use pretending.
He did it.
It was food coloring from the frosting. I baked you all cookies for opening night. Oh, don't tell the others, but Sarah's had a rainbow on them.
He didn't do it.
Oh, ask him about being in love with her.
Golly, Mr. Corder, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I know that you loved her once.
That's a bald-faced one.
He did it. Shucks, Mr. Corder, Dory said that you loved her way back in school.
She was homeschooled. Naughty people tell lies.
He didn't do it. Gosh dang it, Mr. Corder. I sure am sorry about that. But isn't this your handwriting?
Where did you get that? How did you see that? Who knows about that?
He did it.
I'm ashamed. I borrowed money from her, but I was going to pay her back. I promise.
Borrowed money, Mr. Corder? That sounds awfully motive-y to me. How much did you owe her?
A whopping $3.06. That lovely soul bought me a coffee, and now I'll never be able to pay her back.
He didn't do it. There, Mr. Corder. She knew that you were a good boy, but someone misbehaved, that's for sure. Who do you think it was?
It was an accident. I just know it. It's like when Sally accidentally sprayed painted "Eat the Rich" on Sarah's car.
Gosh dang it, Mr. Corder. How did you get to be so sweet?
Well, psychologists would probably say some repressed childhood trauma locked me into a juvenile behavioral loop. But I would say they're probably right.
There, Mr. Corder. That's all for now, but don't leave town.
Don't worry, I'm carbon neutral.
Okay, everyone, quickly. We need to turn Sarah around, and we're going to do Wendy. Wendy C. Wendy Schlotznickle. Wendy, Hillary, where are you?
Here I am. Okay. Boss pants. Who do you think you are? Tina Fey?
Okay. Scene 3. So Rocky has just arrived. Mrs. P, you're over on the sofa.
library, I wouldn't have had any friends. I went to a dance. I almost kissed a boy once. Is Kurt coming?
Thank you for joining us.
I could never say no to you, Sally.
Oh, good. Have a drink. Get it yourself. And settle in. We're just waiting for my last guest. Oh, speak of the devil.
I'll get it.
No, that's what the creepy butler's for.
I'm a lawyer.
Well, hello, who are you?
I'm Walter Throppins. I'm the lawyer.
Actually, I don't care. Hey, look at you all. The old high school book club? Give me a B! Give me an O! Give me another O! Give me a K!
Okay, let's take a break here so we can do Hillary's statement. We have 30 minutes. 30 minutes, a half an hour, so I want everyone to take a break. Let's turn Sarah around and everyone leave. Everyone to go. And I'll call you back in, and Hillary, you stay here, please.
Shit six, Danny. Get on with it. I've got to crease out my crossbow props.
Okay. Please state your
State my what? Get on with it.
Okay. Hillary, you go set up your props and then come back, okay?
It's no use.
Come on.
No, thanks for all this, Lucy, but I still don't know who did it. The show's not going to work. Then the police will come. Then I'll lose my job, and who am I kidding? We're all going to be arrested for obstructing justice.
Oh, you know, think about this. Sherlock said that once you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. What does your gut say?
I'm going to throw up.
Come on, interview Hillary.
No, she's scary. I'm done. There's no way.
Come on.
I can't. I give up.
Oh, okay. What you need to do is you need to think about, wait a minute. While everyone was off reporting around, I looked up who last signed out books on poison. Guess who it was? It was Hillary. So what you need to do, you need to dig down and think of the sleuth that cannot be intimidated. I think Sam Spade.
Okay, Danny, get on with it. I'm here.
She walked through the library like a dame. We never even heard the word dame. Her legs went down to her feet. I can see this dame was trouble. I don't mind a reasonable amount of trouble, but this dame, in my opinion.
Who the hell are you talking to?
I'm talking to you, Hillary Schilling. You waded into dangerous waters. Who are you?
A library caretaker.
You're not, he asked as he sat down. The sort of person that you pretend to be, are you?
What? You want me to call myself just the janitor, because that's all I am?
I meant he momentarily panicked, then regained his steely composure.
You keep asking for it, buddy, and you're going to get it. Plenty.
I meant on the outside, tough and cynical. But on the inside, I'm guessing soft and plenty squishy.
People lose teeth talking to me like that.
Did Sarah Sovereign talk to you like that?
Yeah, she did. And all her private chefs and personal trainers and hypno-shrinks could not make her into a decent human being. She was mean. She looked down on all of us.
As I looked at her, I saw her legs, her arms, and her head. I could see that she was a person, the sort of person who'd been hurt by someone or something. And for a second, just for a second, I bought her act. That's pretty slick talk, lady.
Well, you want me to stammer?
For someone who signed out of this very library a book on poisons, you better start singing like a canary bird. She sat on the edge of her seat. I knew that I hit a nerve.
Listen, you dope. I'm learning about wild edibles for after the apocalypse. Did your little spy over there also tell you I took out the magic of mushrooms and foraging for dummies? No, no. Nobody even bothered to look. You've all just assumed that the person who's financially challenged did the crime. I ought to sue you for discrimination.
Well, she had me. I looked up at this courageous dame, and it was like she was holding up a mirror against my prejudices. But then I thought, wait a second, you did write Eat the Rich on Sarah's car.
Yep, I did. My bad.
Officer Farthing, we still have to figure a way to place the body.
Lucy Nickel was bossy, but I knew that she was right. He had to shake a leg before the
Excuse me, all right, everyone sit at your posts. We've got 16 minutes.
The audience has started lining up at the other side. I can see the mayor and I'm white.
Do you think it was Hillary?
Well, maybe, but something's not sitting right.
So we keep moving forward. Maybe the killer will reveal themselves.
Who do we have left? I'm going to have to write up my statement later.
Oh, that's going to be novel. Interrogating yourself, I suppose.
I don't know. Sounds kind of fun. Officer Farthing, if that's your real name, where were you on the night that Sarah Sovereign was murdered? Well, I was about 2 feet away from her. I bet you were. Sicko. What? Confess. It was you and Professor Peacock in the library with a candlestick. What? Looks like we got a case of murder by the book. Take them away, boys.
What detective was that?
You know, the CSI Miami guy?
Oh, it is so nice to see this side of my favorite bookworm.
I should risk getting fired for gross misconduct more often.
Well, I guess that it's time for you to take my statement.
Oh, I forgot. Who's your favorite sleuth? You get to choose.
Hands down, Inspector Gamache.
Hands down, Inspector Gamache.
Hands down.
I never heard of him.
You're kidding! Armand Gamache? Louise Penny's detective?
I never heard of her either. I'm joking. I love Gamache. He's gentle. He's wise. And he's not scared of talking to people. Let's see. Ms. Niven, please take a seat. May I call you Lucy?
I suppose.
Are you all right? You've been taking care of everyone else. This must be pretty hard on you.
Well, I find that focusing on others is helping me not think about the therapy that I'm going to be needing later. I thought that I had seen everything working here in this library, but I've never seen a dead body before.
I am sorry. I remember my first time. It changes you. It's like a door opens that will never close again. And yet, you've shown such courage in the face of it.
Oh, well, maybe I am a natural-born stage manager like Dory said.
I don't know. I would say that you're natural-born police.
Oh, no, I don't have that kind of courage.
Fear lives in the head. Courage lives in the heart. The job He's getting from one to the other, and you have helped me bridge that gap.
Oh, you are as capable as every hero in these books.
No, as Gamache says, as I say, few things in this world are better than a room full of librarians. They're heroes. They're keepers and defenders of the written word.
Well, actually what he said was, if you want to have murderous thoughts, hang around librarians. All that silence gives them ideas.
So, what are your ideas? Do you think there was a murderer?
Well, I don't know. At first I thought it was Walter. I thought it was Steve because his character, Walter, is the murderer in the play. Oops, spoiler alert. And then Sheila, you know, with what Sarah's doing to her play, you know, but no judge would ever convict her. And then Dory, with all that talk about e-book burning, but is that motive? Oh, and then Bill. Well, that was just way too emotional. You know, it's only Hillary that's never pretended to like Sarah, but she's not stupid. You know, I don't know. What do you think? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I'm a suspect too.
Yes, but I know that you didn't do it.
How do you know?
Because I was watching you the whole time.
Well, you saw all of us the whole time.
Yes, but I was watching you
When?
the whole time.
Oh,
Wow. Now Gamache is my favorite too.
oh, hands down. Oh, hands down.
Once more, out to the breach, players, once more.
Oh, okay. All right, everyone. Places, put Sally in the middle. You're over here. Rocky. Oh, Rocky, you're over here. Oh. Places.
Okay, everybody standing by?
Good night then, sweet tight.
All right, finally, it's just as the old gang. Come give us a hug, Kurt. Oh, you too, Rocky. Ouch! Don't get fresh now. It's not that kind of party. Okay, I'll just sit right here. Sit right down. That's it. That's not it. Okay. Cheers to the old book club. Where's my poison drink? Oh, I'm already drunk. Everybody can see me. Oh, it's sleeping. Oh, this is awful. Neil! Oh, idiots, you're ruining my play.
Your play? They're ruining my play. You're such a Moby Dick.
What's my line?
It's Bill's line.
What do you mean, man?
A ghost.
Oh, it is no use. This play is lost. All is lost.
Okay, just stop. Okay, stop. Danny has something to say. Danny?
Okay. We're not doing the play.
What?
No, come on. I am a police officer. Did I let you think that I was going to let you get on with this weekend at Bernie's thing with the little Frankenstein monster? I just needed time to solve the crime, to find out who the murderer is.
And did you?
Yeah. Who done it?
Well, it was, Well, I'm not 100% sure, but there was one, I think.
It was Bill.
Me? Wendy did it.
Me? It was Sheila. Liar. Dory did it herself. She's a capture in the rye.
It was Lucy.
You denied it. You supplied it, Steve.
Oh, bad actor, Bill.
Oh, I'm sorry I can't metamorphose myself like Danny.
5 minutes before the show starts, you idiot, and you don't know your line check.
Metamorphosize, metamorphosize, metamorphosize. There, are you happy?
The audience will hear. I know.
I am a police officer.
Danny did it!
It was Sheila.
When Tom Sawyer killed the Swiss man. Bill did it!
How dare you?
Well, I know, Javier. I feel like Gulliver and War and Peace. Danny did it. Danny did it. What did Danny do? Sarah, you're alive.
Of course I'm alive. I'll never die. I'm going to have myself cryogenically frozen.
Are you all right? You gave us such a fright.
You're unconscious.
What?
No. Yes, you were a bloody angel.
And that explained the cotton mouth. In truth, we thought you were deceased. Oh, you must have been so upset.
All we did was cry like the whole time.
What happened?
Well, that's what we've been trying to figure out.
Someone must have said my trigger phrase.
Your trigger what now?
Oh, my hypnotherapist warned me about this. Did someone say metamorphosize 3 times?
Yes.
I did, but only by accident.
Yeah. That puts me into a catatonic, shakratic hypnosis. I should have told you that might happen.
Wait, does this mean that we can do the show?
No. Unless we can. Danny, can we?
Well, no crime was committed. I'll have to call and cancel the ambulance and Officer Burton.
Sarah, do you feel up to doing the show?
Well, do I look all right?
Gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Cheesies.
Orange Tom! She's ready for her close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Don't say that in the theater either.
All right.
Well, let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Any last words from our playwright?
Yes. It has been an honor to see you give so much of yourselves to bring this play to life, and all in the service of our library. It says we still believe in 2 things, the power of theatre and the power of the written word. Still joyous, still thriving, still 2 of the most transformative forces in the world.
Thank you. That was inspiring and remarkably coherent.
Puts me in mind of Dr. Jekyll's famous speech to the Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, okay. It is showtime. Any last notes from our director?
Oh, well, the work is done, so just have fun. Have fun.
Oh, careful. Say that one more time and I will turn into a chicken.
Okay, everyone. Break away. Hillary, open up the doors. Places, everyone. All except for you. Okay, now you can go. Places. We have a library to sing.
Thank you for coming up to Murder by the Book. Written by Laura Teasdale and sponsored by Louise Penny. Okay, now I'll stop freezing.
Have a freeze, have a freeze.
where the lawyer does that magic trick. We've so enjoyed your laughter this afternoon. Thank you for that. It's so necessary this time. You know what else is necessary? Libraries, and they really need your help. Maybe you made a donation already. For that, thank you. Maybe you can make another one on the way out. Just teasing. No, I'm not. You know what else you can do? You can tell your friends, and you can tell your neighbors. Get them to support the library, especially if they're rich. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. The richer, the better. In the immortal words of that playwright and novelist John Bacon, saying their libraries are no longer necessary, now there's so much other information available. It's like saying road maps are no longer necessary now because we have so many roads. Good night then. Sleep tight.
And sound cue number 28, the curtain call music. And the actors bow.